Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. For today's video we are doing a 12 by 12 layout using Paisley and Petals from Fancy Pants. So my last one I did a lot of fussy cutting and I kind of feel like I want to do a lot of fussy cutting again. So I still have this gorgeous leaf pattern. I'm cutting all of these out. I have these gorgeous pink leaves. I'm cutting all of these out. And with all of the leaves, I'm kind of feeling like I want to get like a wreath going on. And what I have thought too is that I'm going to use this, cut out a circle, and then have all of the pink and the green going in on white cardstock, but have a nice hunter blue-green color be like the border. So I'm gonna have to put this through my silhouette, I believe, and cut out a circle. I'm gonna take the time to cut out all these leaves and all these pink leaves, and we're gonna have them go each way around. And let's see how that looks. And the thing is though too, so I'm gonna use my scraps of these first because I still have one whole sheet of this, but I love this too. Like I wanna cut these out. And then I still have one whole sheet of this, which I can definitely use because I don't think I'll use the back, even though this could be cute too and have this as the edges. But I think I like the solid there. And then I love this one because I thought too I can cut all these out and do some sort of wreath circle, or maybe like two half circles in the corner, you know, and place them so that they're like that and that. But this is the back side of this, and this I love. But I just used that one on the last layout, so that's why I'm like, okay, don't cut it. Yeah, you have to decide which one you want to use. And then I have the other papers as well. So then once I have this wreath going on, we will decide on a photo and then the title, because I don't know, and then finish off with some layering of these embellishments. So let's put this aside. Let's get my fussy cutting scissors out for all of this, and I will put this through my silhouette. Let's get started. Okay, so through the magic of editing, I have now fussy cut out all of those scrap papers and the green leaves, and then all of like the blushy coral florals, or not florals, but they're kind of like the foliage as well. And initially I had cut out this circle, right, but I did it to the side because I was like, oh, all I want is the inside circle, because I changed my mind about doing it in the middle. And then as I had it with the dark background in the circle on the white paper and kind of flip-flop these because I wanted the green leaves on the outside, I just didn't love it. So then I was like, oh, but I cut the page. Now it was my last piece because I already used the other one, and I was like, oh, but it's on to the side, you know, and I was like, it's not in the middle like I wanted. So I still kind of played with it, you know, auditioned it. This is what I mean by it. And then I was like, you know what though, having it off to the side was actually a little bit of like a serendipity thing, because it turned out so good still. Because you know what also I love is that usually, you know, when I use negative space, it's on white because you want like the product to be showcased on the white background. And for this one too, it still has the same effect because there's so much negative space, but at least it's using one of the pretty pattern papers that is a darker color than I'm usually working with. So I think it turned out just as lovely, even though the process of cutting that little the circle, and the circle is about 8 inches big, on my silhouette, you know, cameo design. What is it, like the program on your computer? So yeah, serendipity, I love that word, and this turned out to be oh so cute, even if it was favoring an upper right corner, which I didn't plan for because I was always going to do it in the middle. But there you have it. So I had the darker green leaves going on the inside because they could not be seen on top of the pattern paper, and then the blushy corally ones will be the ones on the outside. And I think that ring makes it look lush, makes it look fantastic. And I didn't want to budge anything where I had it, which is why I went in with liquid glue, because at least I can squeeze a little dollop underneath where it's at and not like mess up the orientation that I already had it. Because if I just squished it over to the side and try to recreate it, it probably wouldn't have gotten done. It would have been all mixed up and that would have taken longer. So I'm glad I went ahead and did it with liquid glue. That way it just stayed where it was originally auditioned, and it looks out, you know, fantastic. and definitely cute. And so you could have fit a 4x6 photo, but I went in with a 3x4 instead, and it's my daughter in her Halloween costume, and I made it into black and white because her Halloween costume was pink and purple. It would have competed with this layout, and I wanted to do this photo because it was just perfect. This is when the morning of Halloween, when she went to school all dressed up for the, what is it, they call it bookoween, you know, like a character in a storybook dressed up parade. Same thing, you know, I get it. And so the journaling you don't see on camera, but I just did it on the back, because the little faux pas that happened too is that after the character, or during the character parade, one of her classmates had accidentally, like, repeatedly stepped on her wing behind her, and the whole wing got ripped off. So when I picked her up after school, she wasn't wearing a costume. She said it was broken in her book bag. I just felt so bad that she did not get to wear her costume throughout the day, and it was in her book bag, but I was able to sew it before we went trick-or-treating, so it was saved, but I wanted to remember that story. So I took a title piece that just says "Good Day." There were other ones still left. It's in a black scripty font, and I did it kind of hugging the bottom corner of the layout, which also is perfect. And now I'm going in with the last of my gold Heidi Shine, gold color shine from Heidi Swap. At first I just wanted a little bit, but I went ham with the splatters, and it's beautiful. Okay, that will wrap up this layout for today using the Paisleys and Petals collection from Fancy Pants. Oh, so cute. And of course, I had to scrap like a Halloween picture because she was just so happy that day. And I love the title at the bottom, kind of going with the arc of the wreath. And doing it in the corner really helps too. It's very different than what I normally do because I never have it, I think, so dark. I'm trying to look at the rest of my layouts. Yeah, I always kind of have more white, so I played with a little bit of a different approach. I think turned out pretty good. All right, this has been wonderful. Thank you for joining me. Please subscribe if you are new to my channel. Give this video a thumbs up, and I will leave Paisleys and Petals linked down below in the description box. Thank you so much for joining me as always, and until next time, everyone.